Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a beautiful fall glam makeup look. I experimented with a bit of a smoky eye and I love the way that it came out, and I think it's perfect for fall time. I love how smoky and like sultry this eye look is. I think it's perfect for this time of year, or if you have a nice dinner or like an evening out, even during the day. I think this look is really pretty. I will also be doing a giveaway at the end of this video. There will be 2 winners, so stay tuned for that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get started. I'm going to start with a little bit of primer. I'm going to use the Tatcha the Silk Canvas. I'm just going to pick up a little bit with the top of my fingernail, rub it together, and I'm just going to apply this right here around my nose. It's really going to help to just smoothen out this whole area. And this primer is really nice because it's non-comedogenic, it's got no mineral oil, it's paraben free, and I just take any excess here on my forehead, between my brows, and a little bit here around like my smile lines area. For foundation, I'm going to use my current favorite, which is this one from Kajier Weiss. I think that's how you say it. First of all, the packaging on this is gorgeous. It comes in this beautiful silver component, and as you can see, it's a cream compact foundation, and the reason I really like this is because of the formula and the ingredient. It's an all organic foundation, so for someone like me who has more sensitive acne prone skin, this foundation has been amazing, and I love the finish of it as well, and just that I can wear it knowing that it's not going to be harming my skin. So the best way that I find to apply this foundation is with a foundation brush and a little bit of facial oil. One that I really like is from Disciple. It's called Good Skin, and this is a facial oil that I like to use in my skincare routine, and this is an oil that's designed for more acne prone sensitive skin. It's got cucumber seed oil, turmeric, rosemary, tea tree oil, a bunch of good oils for more sensitive acne prone skin. So I'm just going to place a little bit on my hand, and then I'm going to take my foundation brush and just kind of get a little bit of that oil on the tip. Then I go into my foundation, and I feel like with a little bit of facial oil, the foundation just goes on a bit smoother and it blends better because it is a more kind of thicker, creamy consistency. It just really melts into the skin and gives a beautiful, very skin-like finish. So that's the foundation on. I love how this looks. It's very skin-like, and you can sheer it out, you can build it up, and the fact that the ingredients are really good makes me very happy. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my favorite, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have 2 different colors. I'm first going to use ginger, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes, a little bit around my nose. I think I will always repurchase this concealer. It's just so good. And you know when you find something that's really good, that just works, and the color is really good and the texture is really nice. I like how it applies. Do you guys have any of those products that you're like ride or die, that you would just always repurchase and that you would recommend to everyone? Let me know below. I would love to know what your like favorite products are. Then I'm going to take the shade Custard, which is slightly lighter, and I'm just going to put that right into the very hollow of my eye, and it's going to help to brighten and lift this area just a little bit more. And then with any excess, I'm just going to pull up that on top of my eyelids, because we are going to be applying some really fun shadows, so I want this to be kind of a base. Before I set my under eyes, I'm going to use this highlight. This is one of my favorite liquid highlights. It is the Beauty Light Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. It is so gorgeous. I love this because it really looks like skin, just like healthy, glowy, dewy skin, and it looks quite natural as well. And I like how you can get super precise on where exactly you want to apply it. And I'm just going to take any excess right here above my brow. To set underneath my eyes, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This is another holy grail ride or die product for me. I just picked some up on my beauty blender, and I'm going to press that underneath my eyes to set the concealer in place. This is the best thing that you can do to prevent creases from forming throughout the day with your concealer. I think it's so important to set your concealer with a loose powder. Otherwise, like, doesn't matter what brand, doesn't matter what the concealer says, it is going to crease. So you have to set it down and it's just going to look really beautiful and flawless. And I'm just taking a little bit between my brows as well, onto my forehead, a little bit around my mouth, and again just a little bit on my eyelids to prime for the eyeshadow. And then for brows, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in the shade Dark Brown. My brows are microbladed, so I don't need too much done. So I take the darker shade, which is almost finished. You guys can see how much I've used that. And I'm just filling in any little sparse areas, just making the shape look a little bit more defined. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is a medium to deep matte bronzer, and this brush is really nice as well. It is from Sonia Kashuk. It is the blush brush, and I use it for all of my face powders. It is super soft and not that expensive, so I'm going to leave that linked below. I'm just going to swirl this on my cheeks and bringing it quite high up to really lift and sculpt the face. So this is not really a contour, it's more of like bronzing the skin, but as you're doing it, you're kind of contouring as well, but it's more about just giving that nice warm bronzy color to the face. I also take it across the bridge of my nose. And just to prime a little bit for the eyeshadows that I'm going to apply later, I'm going to take that same bronzer with just a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply that into my crease. I love to do this on an everyday basis, but it also serves as a really good transition color. If you are going to be working with more bold or more colorful eyeshadows, this works really well as a base. And you could also take a little bit more of the bronzer and just apply it underneath your lower lash line, again to just kind of prep for the other eyeshadows that are going to go on. Now for the really fun part, I'm going to use this beautiful palette from Charlotte Tilbury, and this palette is called the Dolce Vita palette. It's got 4 beautiful shades that I think are perfect for this time of year. I especially love this kind of reddy brown and this gorgeous gold bronzy color. I usually don't wear a lot of eyeshadows, so this is quite exciting for me. Just to play a little bit with makeup, I'm first going to take this nice kind of champagne-y, creamy color. This is the Enhance shade, and with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to sweep this mostly onto the inner corner of the eye, but also kind of on top of the entire lid. And then I'm going to take this gorgeous reddy brown. This is a Sigma Blending E25 brush. I'm going to focus this mostly on the outer part of the eye and into my crease. And I would recommend to just go very slowly and kind of just build this color up. So rather just have a little bit less on your brush, because if you put too much, it's going to be more difficult to blend it out and make it look more seamless. Just start with a little bit and rather build up as you go. And I'm also going to take it onto the inner half of the eye as well. And just kind of leaving the center not bare, but just with a little bit of less product than on the inner and outer half. And then just with a clean blending brush, I'm just softening that crease. Just building up that a little bit more to get it a little bit more smoky. I'm going to go back with a little bit of my bronzer and my larger fluffy brush. I'm just going to take that in the crease again, just to kind of help to blend that crease shadow out. And then I'm going to take that same reddy brown color and I'm going to take that on my lower lash line and just make sure that it's really nice and blended. This is really going to make the eyes look nice and smoky and deep. I'm then going to take this dark brown shadow. This is the darkest color in the palette, and the brush I'm using is a short shader brush from Sigma. I'm going to take this very close to my lash line. This is again just going to make the eyes look a little bit more smoky, and I'm also going to take a little bit of the brown on my lower lash line. And then for the center of the lid, I'm going to take this gold color. I'm just going to take it with my finger because this is a pressed pigment, so you really want to like get your finger in there, but that color is so stunning. And I'm really going to focus this just on the center of the lid and then slightly blend it out to either side, but the center is really the focus and it's really going to make the eyes pop. I think that is so gorgeous. And then just for a little pop on the lower lash line, I'm going to take the lighter color, this one right here, and I'm just going to take this on the inner kind of like tear duct area of my eyes. I'm just going to curl my lashes. These ones are from Kevin Kwan, and I always try to just really get to the very root, like the base of the lash line, and then curl. And for mascara, I'm going to use the Legendary Lashes Volume 2 by Charlotte Tilbury. Mascara is on. I also applied a little bit on my lower lashes. I love how this looks, you guys. It's so fun to get like glammed up. I'm now going to just finish up the rest of the face. I'm gonna add a little bit more bronzer. This one is from Hourglass. This is in the shade Radiant Bronze Light, and it's a beautiful, more luminous type of bronzer. I'm gonna focus this more on the upper part of my cheek. For blush, I'm using this one from MAC. This is Melba. It is a beautiful, warm, peachy color. It is definitely one of my favorites. So I'm going to pop this on the apples of my cheeks and brush backwards. And then lastly for lips, I'm going to take this lip liner from MAC. This is in the shade Boldly Bare. It's a beautiful nude, like pinky nude color. Perfect for outlining your lips. And on top of that, I'm going to apply my favorite lipstick. This is Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the color that I've been wearing for the last few months. I absolutely love it. It's the perfect nudie pink, and I think it's great for a more smoky eye like this as well. And lastly, to set everything in place, I'm going to take this setting spray. This is from Urban Decay. It is the De-Silic. I'm just going to mist that all over my face and fan it down. And there you have it, the final look, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed. I personally love this. We actually have a dinner tonight with some friends, so I'm just going to keep this on. I think it's a really nice evening look, or if you have any holiday parties coming up, or just even during the day. Like, I don't think it's too much. And I think when it's fall, you can really have more fun with makeup because it's actually gonna stay on your face. It doesn't feel like it's just going to melt off. So I love this look. I would love to know your thoughts down below. Also, I will be doing a giveaway in today's video. There will actually be 2 giveaway winners. I've put together 2 packages of really good stuff. All of this stuff is new. I've put in some really good skincare and some makeup. So this is the first giveaway package, and then this is the second one. There will be 2 winners this time, which is really exciting. So you have double the chance to win. And if you want to enter to win, all you have to do is, of course, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If not, go ahead and subscribe, and also that you're following me over on Instagram. And you have to leave a comment under this photo. This photo is going to be over on my Instagram. I'll make sure to have a link for it down below in the description box as well. And you can leave me any comment that you like, and that will count as your entry. And as always, in about a week or so, I'll contact you on Instagram. You can send me your address and I will send you your gift. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this kind of fall glam makeup tutorial. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye, guys.